Hey, welcome back. If you're here, I think you're trying to do something really important. You want to stop translating in your head and actually start thinking in English. And that is such a good goal. Today on Real English Daily, we have something a little different for you. We're going to spend the whole episode practicing 6 simple sentence starters. Just 6. I need, I want, I love, I hate, I feel, and I think. These 6 little phrases can change the way your brain works in English. And we're going to practice them in 16 real everyday situations. 16. So you'll hear them at a gas station, at the pump, inside the shop, even at a pizza place nearby. You'll hear them in the morning when you really don't want to get out of bed. You'll hear them on the commute, at lunch, in the evening, and more. Every single situation is something that could happen to you today. My friend Ryan is going to join me in just a moment, but first I just want to say, if this is your first time here, welcome to Real English Daily. We make English feel normal, natural, and a little bit like home. Okay, let's get started.
Hey, sorry, I just got here. Did I miss anything?
Just the intro. You're right on time.
Perfect. I love being right on time.
See? You just used one of our sentence starters.
Oh, already? That was fast.
That's the whole point. These phrases come out naturally when you're just talking.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's talk about waking up in the morning.
Oh, this one is very real for me.
Tell me about your morning today.
Okay, so the alarm went off and I just thought I need 5 more minutes.
Huh, and did you get them?
No, because then I thought I need to get up or I'm gonna be late.
So 2 I need sentences right at the start of the day.
Exactly. And then I thought I want coffee immediately.
I think everyone has that thought.
Right? I want coffee before I do anything else.
I feel the same way. My brain doesn't really start until I have that first cup.
Mine either. And then I looked outside and I thought, I love mornings when it's quiet like this.
That's nice. What was it like this morning?
Pretty calm, a little cold. I thought, I hate cold mornings.
Oh, I knew that one was coming.
I always say it, every single cold morning.
So already in just a few minutes of waking up, you used all 6 starters.
Yeah, without even trying.
That's the point. You don't need to memorize a speech. You just need these 6 phrases.
And then your brain starts doing it on its own.
Exactly. It starts becoming automatic.
I like that.
Let's talk about the weather outside in the morning.
Okay, so I stepped outside today and I thought, I feel cold.
Right away.
Like immediately. I want to go back inside.
Did you?
No, I thought, I need to leave now.
So even 3 sentences just walking out the door.
It works for everything, doesn't it?
It really does. What did you think about the sky?
It looked a little gray. I thought, I think it might rain later.
And did you have an umbrella?
No, and I thought, I hate when I forget my umbrella.
Oh, that's such a familiar feeling.
And then a few minutes later, the sun came out a little, and I thought, I love when that happens.
The weather can give you so many sentences.
Yeah, it keeps changing. Your brain keeps reacting.
And every reaction is a sentence starter.
I love that idea, actually.
Let's talk about the commute to work.
Okay, so I was on the way, and I thought,
Classic.
every single day, I hate traffic. I need to find a better route. I want to leave earlier tomorrow.
You said 3 in a row.
Because traffic gives you a lot of feelings.
It really does. Were you in a car or using public transport?
I drove today, and I thought, I need gas soon.
Oh, that's interesting. So what happened?
I looked at the gauge, and I thought, I need to stop at the gas station.
Not right now, though. Let's save the gas station for a little later.
Right. Okay, so on the way, I was also listening to music.
What were you listening to?
Just something calm, and I thought, I love this song.
Did you know the song?
Yeah, it was an old one, and I felt happy for a moment. I thought, I feel happy right now.
That's such a nice moment during a commute.
Yeah, kind of reset my mood.
And that feeling has a sentence.
I feel happy. Simple.
Let's talk about stopping at the gas station.
Okay, so I pulled in and I thought, I need to fill up.
How was the price?
Not great. I looked at the screen and I thought, I hate how expensive gas is.
A lot of people feel that.
I think everyone feels that.
So you said, I think.
Right. I think this is getting more expensive every week.
Is it?
It feels that way. I feel like my wallet gets lighter every time I stop here.
That's a really natural way to say it. I feel like.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the lesson. Just came out.
That's the goal.
I want to pay less. That's my main thought at every gas station.
Me too.
I love when you find a station that's even a little cheaper.
Oh, absolutely. It feels like winning something.
It does. It really does.
Let's talk about being at the gas station. What do you think?
I hate standing outside in the cold, waiting.
What do you do while you wait?
I look at my phone, usually, and I think, I need to reply to that message.
So even waiting at the pump gives you practice.
Yeah. And I was looking at the numbers going up on the pump, and I thought, I want this to stop.
The price going up?
Exactly. I want to spend less. I need to drive less, maybe.
That's practical.
I feel a little stressed every time I fill up, honestly.
That's honest.
But then it's done, and I think, I love having a full tank.
That feeling of a full tank is actually really satisfying.
It is. It's like, okay, I'm ready now.
I feel prepared.
Exactly. I feel ready to go.
Let's talk about going inside the gas station shop.
Oh, I always go in. I think I'm addicted to gas station shops.
What do you love about them?
I don't know. I walk in and I think, I want everything in here.
That's so relatable.
There's always something. Today I saw chocolate bars and I thought, I want one.
Did you get one?
I got 2. I told myself, I need a snack for the drive.
That's a very convincing argument.
I thought, I hate leaving hungry.
Did you actually feel hungry?
A little, but mostly I just wanted chocolate.
Honest. What else did you see?
There was coffee, and I thought, I love gas station coffee, actually.
Oh, really?
I know some people hate it, but I think it tastes fine.
It has a certain charm.
It does. I think it tastes better when you're on a road trip or something.
Context changes everything.
And I saw someone buying a big bag of chips, and I thought, I want that too.
Did you get it?
No. I thought, I need to stop buying things I don't need.
So even self-control is a sentence starter.
I hate that I always want to buy more than I need.
We all do.
But I feel good when I walk out of a gas station with something warm to drink.
That's a really good feeling. Let's talk about seeing a pizza shop near the gas station.
Oh, this actually happened today.
Tell me.
So I came out of the gas station and right across the street, there was a pizza place.
And
I immediately thought, I want pizza.
of course you did.
I love pizza. Like, I genuinely love pizza.
Is it your favorite food?
Top 3 for sure. But then I thought, I need to get to work.
So the responsible voice came in.
Yeah, I thought, I want to stop, but I need to keep going.
That's a very real conflict.
And then I saw through the window that they had hot slices.
Oh no.
And I thought, I hate that I can see it from here.
Did you go in?
No, I said to myself, I think I can wait until lunch.
Very disciplined.
I feel proud of myself, actually.
You should. That's real self-talk.
And all of it was sentence starters.
Every single thought.
I want, I love, I need, I hate, think, I feel, all of them at a pizza shop window.
Life teaches English.
It really does.
Let's talk about arriving at work.
Okay, so I finally got there and I thought, I need to park quickly.
Was it busy?
Kind of. I drove around and I thought, I hate when there are no good spots.
Did you find one?
Eventually, a little far away. And I thought, I want a closer spot tomorrow.
That's something a lot of people think every day.
And then I walked in and someone had already made coffee in the office.
Oh, that's lovely.
I thought, I love when that happens.
What a nice way to start the workday.
And I sat down at my desk and I thought, I think today is going to be okay.
That's such a positive sentence.
I feel more ready when I have coffee already waiting.
Coffee is a powerful motivator.
It is. I need it more than I probably should.
Let's talk about during lunch.
Okay, this is a good one.
What did you have?
I had a sandwich, and I thought, I want something hot.
But you had the sandwich anyway?
Yeah, I thought, I need to eat something healthy today.
A practical decision.
And there was someone at the next table eating noodles, and I thought, I hate when other people's food looks better than mine.
That happens all the time.
It's so common, and the noodles smelled amazing.
What did you do?
I sat there eating my sandwich thinking, I love noodles.
So the food you weren't eating got a sentence.
Exactly. And then my sandwich was actually pretty good, and I thought, I think I was wrong to complain.
Mid-meal self-reflection.
I feel grateful for food. That's something I actually think sometimes.
That's a beautiful sentence.
It's simple, but it's real.
I feel grateful. That's a great sentence to practice.
Yeah, and it fits at lunch more than almost any other time.
Let's talk about a short break during the workday.
Okay, so I had about 10 minutes in the afternoon, and I thought, I need a break.
What did you do?
I just walked outside for a few minutes, and I thought, I love getting fresh air in the middle of the day.
It really helps, doesn't it?
What? I felt better immediately. I thought,
Sometimes a few minutes outside does more than an hour of rest.
and I stood there and I just let my mind go.
What did you think about? 10 minutes feels like 2. Don't we all? A very common opinion.
I feel much better when the day has some breathing room.
Let's talk about the commute home.
Okay, so it was the end of the day, and I thought, I need to get home.
That feeling at the end of the day is very strong.
Very strong. I want to be in my house, I want to sit down, I want to take my shoes off.
3 I want sentences right away.
The drive home is full of them. I love the feeling of leaving work behind.
That's a really freeing feeling.
It is, and the traffic was a bit better on the way home. I thought, I hate that the morning was worse.
Of course, the comparison comes in.
Always. And I saw a sunset starting, and I thought, I love a good sunset.
Did you take a photo?
No, I was driving, but I thought, I need to stop and look at nice things more often.
That's a very thoughtful sentence.
And it came naturally. I think that's what this practice does. It makes your real thoughts come out in English.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
I feel like my brain is getting more comfortable.
It is. That's exactly what's happening. Let's talk about getting home and walking through the front door.
Oh, the best moment of the day.
What do you feel?
Immediately, I think, I love being home.
That's such a warm sentence.
And I put my bag down and I thought, I need to sit down immediately.
Did you?
For about 2 minutes. And then I thought, I want something to eat.
Of course.
I hate that I'm always hungry the moment I get home.
The body knows.
It does. I think it's the smell of home or something.
Maybe. What did you eat?
I had leftovers, and I thought, I love leftovers.
Leftovers are underrated.
Very underrated. And I sat on the couch and I thought, I feel so much better now.
Home does that.
It really does. I feel calm when I'm home.
That's a beautiful sentence.
Let's talk about the evening at home.
Okay, so it's evening, I'm relaxed, I'm thinking about what to do.
What did you want to do?
I thought, I want to watch something.
Did you find something good?
I scrolled for a while and I thought, I hate when I can't decide what to watch.
The paradox of too many choices.
Exactly. I need someone to just tell me what to watch.
I think a lot of people feel that.
And then I found something and I thought, I love this show.
What was it?
Just something calm, nothing intense. I think I need calm things in the evening now.
As you get older, maybe.
Yeah, probably. I feel tired by evening. I just want something easy.
Easy evenings are important.
I love a quiet evening at home. I think it's my favorite kind of night.
That's something worth knowing about yourself.
And I thought, I feel grateful for days like today, even simple ones.
Even simple ones are worth something.
especially simple ones maybe.
Let's talk about getting ready for bed.
Okay, so it's late and I thought, I need to sleep.
Classic end of day sentence.
And I thought, I want to stay up a little longer.
The two I need and I want fighting each other again.
Exactly, like the morning, but in reverse. I hate that I always feel awake right when I should sleep.
That's so common.
I think it's because my brain finally has quiet time and it wants to use it.
That actually makes sense.
But I thought, I need sleep more than I need screen time.
A very wise sentence.
Love when I make the right decision.
Did you put the phone down?
I did. And I thought, I feel proud of myself.
2 times in one day.
Morning was the night was the phone.
Both were real choices.
That sentence started.
Let's talk about lying in bed before falling asleep.
Okay, so I'm in bed, it's quiet, and I'm just thinking.
What kind of thoughts come at that time?
All kinds. I thought, I need to remember to call my mom tomorrow.
A practical thought.
And then I thought, I love days that end feeling okay.
Was today okay?
Yeah, not perfect, but okay. I thought, I think today was a good day.
That's a really peaceful way to end the day.
And I thought, I want tomorrow to be good too.
That's hope. In one sentence.
I feel sleepy now.
Right on cue.
And that was my last sentence of the day. I feel sleepy.
And you fell asleep thinking in English.
Without even trying.
That's the whole technique. You live your day, you react honestly, and you use these 6 starters to put your thoughts into English.
I need, I want, I love, eat, feel.
All day long.
Not about studying, it's about noticing.
Noticing what you already feel and giving it English words.
I think that's why it works.
Let's talk about trying this technique tomorrow morning.
Okay, so if someone wants to start tomorrow, what do?
The moment you wake up, before you check your phone, you say one sentence.
One?
Just one. I feel tired. I need coffee. I want to sleep more. Whatever is true.
That's easy enough.
And then at the gas station, or on the way to work, or at lunch, you just keep adding sentences.
One at a time?
One at a time. You don't need to write them down. You don't need to study them.
You just live your day and think in English.
Exactly. And I think if you try it for just one day, something shifts.
Your brain starts doing it automatically.
And that's the moment you stop translating.
I love that.
Me too.
I think this might be one of the most practical things we've talked about on this channel.
It's small, but it's daily. And daily practice is what makes the difference.
I feel ready to try it again tomorrow.
Good.
And I already used 4 starters in the last 2 minutes.
Without thinking.
Without thinking.
Okay, let's wrap up for today.
Yeah, I need a little rest after all that driving and thinking.
You've had quite a day.
I really have.
So today on Real English Daily, we practiced 6 sentence starters. I need, I want, I love, I hate, I feel, and I think.
In 16 real everyday situations.
From waking up to falling asleep.
With a gas station, a pizza shop, a commute, lunch, and a very quiet evening.
All of it natural, all of it real.
And all of it practice.
If you enjoyed today's episode, share it with a friend who is also learning English.
Yeah, this kind of thing is more fun when you have someone to practice with.
And try the technique tomorrow morning. Just one sentence when you wake up.
Just one, and see what happens.
We think you'll be surprised.
I was surprised when I realized how often I was already doing it.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us.
It means a lot.
Keep practicing every day. Even small moments count.
Every sentence counts.
Come back and find us again at Real English Daily. We'll be here.
See you next time.
Take care, everyone. Goodbye.